The Care Nigeria's project, titled Strengthening Protection Services and Resilience in Northeast Nigeria through a locally led approach, funded by Humanitarian and Resilience Program HARP of the United Kingdom Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office FCDO, has partnership with EYN Projects Nigeria, Neem Foundation and Nigeria INGO Forum NIF. The FCDO HARP project is to be implemented in Yobe, Borno and Adamawa states of the northeastern Nigeria's region from September 2023 to March 2025. Taking place at Cedars Shopping and Recreation, Damaturu, the launching of the project in Yobe State, which has in attendance relevant representatives of the state's MDS and project partners, witnesses virtual presence of the country director Care Nigeria as well as the FCDO Nigeria representative. While the country director calls for support and commitment of all stakeholders, the FCDO representative acknowledges the presence of GBV in the Northeast region and expresses hope that the project is going to be successfully implemented.
We want a strong, genuine and local ownership of the implementation. And we're not going to achieve the kind of ownership we expect if we don't get the kind of support that is required from you all. Because what is expected at the end of the day is that even when we end this project, we expect that we're able to sustain some of those project activities in the respective states.
We know that globally 70% of women in crisis settings experience gender-based violence and other human rights violations, including child, early and forced marriages and exclusion from education. Adolescent girls in conflict zones are 90% more likely to be out of school compared with girls in conflict-free countries. So we do think it's essential that the people most affected by all of these issues, including here in Nigeria, are able to meaningfully take part in the decision-making in the humanitarian response.
In her keynote address, the guest of honor at the occasion, who is also the Director of Women Affairs at the Yobe State Ministry of Women Affairs, describes the project as a complementation of the ministry's effort of promoting lives of women and girls in the state.
All their activities is surrounded by our own activities. It is in fact they are implementing the government effort in implementing some of our duly mandate and activities that the ministry is supposed to do. And all partners that are here, I'm sure you can attest to it, they are all working for us as the Ministry of Women Affairs because we are the lead agency for gender-based violence and also the protection and prevention of women in all aspects in the state.
The project launching features addresses, comments and remarks by the stakeholders in attendance.
And thank everybody for their time. We will never recover it, but we have benefited a lot because we have been here. And I know as we go and as we interact, there's always this saying that says, if we move together, we will go far. But if we move alone, the distance that we travel will be very small.
It will provide opportunity for identifications of context-specific problems and tailored approach towards catering for this specific problem at the community level in the region.
Not just put the first step here on the FCDO HARP project, whose objective are actually in tandem with the mission and mission of UN project, which is to provide succor and support to vulnerable populations in our communities.
I want to appreciate the Care International for organizing this very important stakeholders meeting.
We believe that the two laws, Child Protection Law and the VAB Law, they have a lot to ameliorate those problems we are facing today.
In all these places, we try to see if they have a separate place for examining GBV patients. But then I think it's only one or two that have these places. And even the ones that have, we a lot of upgrade and support. So it is good if in each and every facility of the implementing local governments here will support to have a sacred place, even not a full SAC center.
We also appealing to the Care International and implementing partners. We will be happy if the capacities of this management staff was built for effective service delivery.
And when I go through the letter, I understood the program is at the right time, considering some happenings in Portishead local government recently.
Our doors are always open, and we support you whatever you need from the traditional rulers. We are always with you, and we are with you forever.
Highlights of the occasion are presentation of the project's overview and a session for questions, answers, and observations. The northeast region of Nigeria has suffered from the decade-long Boko Haram insurgency, whose devastating effects aggravated many social vices and crimes, among which is gender-based violence. For YTV News, Abdul Aziz Muhammad Shehu reporting.